Hey, Vitamin Jeff back again with another My Collection video. This time we're looking at Dio, as you saw on the title. Ryan James Dio, of course, I'm only showing the Dio band era stuff. Not dipping back into the Rainbows or the Black Sabbaths or the Elves. I have a lot of that too. But sticking strictly with the Dio stuff, and let's get right into this. I did realize when pulling these out and taking a look at my collection, I am missing two consecutive albums, as a matter of fact, and a live album that is in between there that is, you know, kind of pivotal. There's been a lot of other live albums released since his passing. I don't have all of those, but there are a couple that were during the actual catalog days in his catalog during his days that came out as official releases. Dio Holy Diver is where it all started, and I do not yet have the remix version from the other year, 2022, whatever. I do have it digitally, but I was waiting for the vinyl to drop in price, and it never did, and I may have missed it. I don't know. I have to take a look and see. Last I checked, it was still up there in price, but I do have the original. This is one of the repressings. So, yeah, I bought this album when it came out back in the day, and we were totally blown away. It was just absolutely phenomenal album. I got these in order of the time of the concerts and stuff. So, Donington 83. This is one of the sets that they released recently. Reissued on vinyl. I've had the CD for a while, but they reissued the Donington 83 on vinyl. They've issued a Live in Fresno 83 on vinyl in recent years. It was Record Store Day. And those are in chronological order for when they appeared, you know, chronologically. And then you have Last in Line, which was the follow-up to second studio album. Again, great stuff. This, again, is another one of the not too long ago reissues. Finding Sacred Heart live in Philadelphia. I do not have Sacred Heart. That's one of the pivotal albums, or one of the main key early albums I do not have. So Finding a Sacred Heart, I am missing a vinyl copy of that, but I have the live concert that followed that. Then there was Donington 87. I'm also missing Dream Evil, which was in this time frame. So Sacred Heart and Dream Evil are the two main studio albums that I do not have on vinyl. And then again, this is one of the, it's got the lenticular cover. Ooh, if you can see that. Donington 87, recent reissue. Lock Up the Wolves. Felt thick for a second there. Lock Up the Wolves. Again, one of the follow-through albums. The Strange Highways. This album actually came from the box set. Somebody sold it to me on Facebook, and the box set has no barcode or anything, so I realized this is the box set edition. There was a studio box set, and I guess he didn't like the album and he sold it separately, so I ended up having it, making it a little different because it's uncatalogued. I can't catalog it because it's not meant for sales, separate sales. Hammersmith 1993, another one of the live albums of recent years that has come out on vinyl. Grab that. Angry Machines. I almost saw this tour. I was living in New York at the time, and they came, and it was a little over an hour away, and I just, at the last minute, said, I don't want to drive all that way to go see it. Sadly, I should have, but yeah, Angry Machines. And then we jump into Magica, and this is the one that's got the 7-inch single. It's a double record. It's, you know, it's got all the narration, all that cool stuff. Again, a recent reissue. Great stuff. Killing the Dragon. This is really a good album in this era. So you had a couple albums in there that were, back in the day, listening to them, they were, you know, they were pretty good, but they were different. But for me, when he popped into Killing the Dragon, it really had come back around to a really classic Dio sound, which I really enjoyed. And the same with Master of the Moon. Both of these to me were just top-notch, great returns to form, getting past those 90s years stuff that sounded a little different. And then Holy Diver Live, it's a fairly recent, I forget what year this was, it's a recent recording of the band doing the whole album live. So while it is the first album, it is a later redo of that. So there you go. That's my Dio collection. I need to get Sacred Heart, Dream Evil. I need to get the remix of Holy Diver. And then there are, like I say, a bunch of, they keep bringing out miscellaneous. There's another, like, live in, not Fresno, but another live album that came out that I missed. Things like that. Love to keep collecting the additional stuff they come out with. But that's it for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. Rock on and rock hard.